MultimediaJay radio style.
It's time to play some stuff. Practically a cliche for me nowadays. Play some stuff. Oh yes, my gaming video series. Long running. I think this will be the 5-year anniversary of it this year. My oldest Play Some Stuff video, let's see, Cruising USA. I have ones older than that. Cruising USA was when I started. Yeah, that's from January 2009. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 4 years. But I know that I actually do have some videos from 2008 that I've since taken down, and maybe I'll retro reel one of these years. They used the really old format with the 80s style intro and stuff like that. The Cruising USA video that I did was the first of the second format of Play Some Stuff, which then included the My Fitness Coach 3-part mini-series, which is the most popular video I've ever put up on here. Actually, just under 60,000 views for part 2. And I knew it would be popular because when I went looking on YouTube at the time, when I decided to make that video, I noticed there was literally nothing else on here for MFC. So, for a game like MFC, yeah. It's kind of dropped off in more recent years, though, of course, because there's newer games out and better games out. This predates the Kinect on the 360, which has really introduced a lot of neat things in terms of extra gaming and other cool interactions between people and web cameras and stuff like that. But Play Some Stuff for the longest time was a series that I found extremely hard to do because I always said that it was between reviews and Let's Plays, and that I was trying to hit the middle ground between a formalized one-shot you're done review and a Let's Play series where you just play the game and talk about stuff as you're playing the game. But I think I never was able to pull it off. I always leaned, I should say, way too close to the review side of that spectrum, and I wound up with formal videos, one review type video per game, and even if it was a good game I wanted to go back and play again and make videos about again, I was pretty much imprisoned by my own format. And I really think that with the AVGN and Classic Game Room and some of these other folks who make these kinds of videos out there, that this whole format is eventually going to implode upon itself, because especially with people that aren't part of any kind of professional game review company or anything like that, folks just doing this for fun. If you have a game that you really, really like myself and Skyrim, you just can't do one video and be done with it. And so that's what led me to, that's what inspired me to do the revamp of Play Some Stuff, which I've been trying to polish up ever since. There's this transition in 2012 from looking more like reviews to looking more like commentary videos, similar to like Armake 21 or something like that, except not swearing all over the place. It has been a really tough transition. First, live commentary is hard. I found that out the hard way. Live commentary is hard. Try it yourself if you don't believe me. It's almost like you're driving distracted, except you're not putting your life at risk and other people at risk. Trying to play a game and talk about the game at the same time really is a nice little brain exercise for you in multitasking and things like that. And then you got your sound settings. You don't get to do it over if the sound of the game is too loud, and it drowns out your commentary. And you don't want to go the other way either, where you don't even hear the sound of the game, because then you end up with something like Review Tech USA. What's up, everybody? Here's this video footage from a game that I'm playing. You're never going to hear much of the sound effects, because I'm just here to talk with video games going in the background. Make sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Have I been watching too many of his videos, or what? You tell me. It's just the whole it was a Freudian slip when I mentioned that in the podcast, and somebody wrote in the comments underneath, Review Tech USA, and that's pretty much what inspired the parody. So, make sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. None of you have an interesting news story. I'm having too much fun with this, but The new Play Some Schtuff is supposed to be a lot closer to the Let's Play part of the spectrum. I want to be able to do multiple videos per game, and I just want to kick back and relax and have some fun, and maybe something similar to Pewdiepie, minus all the screaming and hollering and immature jokes. Like, I'm not going to for like half a video, or let's just say I don't want there to ever be a video like the Ret Super A guys doing something like adults react to Play Some Schtuff or something like that. Yeah. PewDiePie's interesting topic of discussion these days, but I'll save that for later to not bog down this video in discussing it and things like that. So, as far as Play Some Schtuff goes, the transition's gone all right. It's just I'm working on polishing up some things with the new format. For example, putting in more jump cuts, because it's way too easy. If you're just talking over a game, it's way too easy to lose track of time and have a video that's way too long. 40 minutes, like I did with the Morrowind Renaissance, is too long. I need to put in some jump cuts. Don't put in as much footage of me running from place to place and thinking up stuff to say to keep things interesting. You know, we don't want to get like a cross. We don't get like a cross between this and my podcast and stuff like that. This isn't supposed to be a big long thing, so I want to keep things shorter. I want to look at getting games down to the 20-minute, or videos down to like 20 minutes tops, and make things a bit more interesting and more watchable that way instead of these TV-length videos and stuff like that. So yeah, editing for length, definitely something I want to work on. Plus, I have a bit of a problem with the microphone I use. I share the guy that did the RMake 21 stuff, Marco, he's still around today. He actually does have a channel called Waste of Time or something like that. He did a rant earlier about headset mics and their horrendous quality. And I use a Sennheiser headset, which I got the idea from RMake, by the way, because I saw that video of him doing the Deadly Towers thing with a Sennheiser headset thing on. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go find a Sennheiser thing. This was before I got the Blue Yeti, though, so that's I found out the hard way that I really wasted money on thinking I could get a decent microphone out of that, which I didn't. But I really got to get the Blue Yeti involved somehow in these gaming videos. It would just sound a lot better. One big thing I'm running into is that with this microphone on this headset, it is very hard to not sound like I'm falling asleep while I'm playing this. Even when I'm wide awake, talking the way I'm talking right now, the crappy microphone in that headset makes me sound like it makes me sound like I'm about to doze off. Another thing too is that your ability to make or not make noise with that microphone really shines through in the video. So no recording Play Some Schtuff commentary when I need to keep it down, like late at night or something like that. That works well with the Blue Yeti. It doesn't work well with the headset mic. So I got to polish that up. I got to polish up the format, make it a bit more interesting, and just have fun and make videos. That's really where I need to go with Play Some Schtuff, because there's plenty of people out there doing reviews, plenty of people out there doing Let's Plays. There's people out there doing commentaries, and there's even people out there putting up gaming footage that aren't even making gaming videos, like Icy Rhythms and Review Tech USA, or just talk about news stories with like Call of Duty or something going in the background. You know, that kind of stuff. I want to make something that people interested in these games are going to want to watch. So, and definitely, I want to polish up the new format. There is one thing, though, that is bugging me about gaming videos these days, though, and it relates to the whole PewDiePie thing. How come gaming videos, are people over gaming videos on YouTube? Is YouTube really taking that big of a hit gaming video view wise because of websites like Twitch TV, which I do have an account for? I just haven't used it yet. I may do. I don't have a good streaming setup with dinosaur subscriber line internet out here in Sticksville, so I had no decent cable or fiber or anything available that would make for any decent amount of upload bandwidth, and of course bandwidth caps and that crap like that holds this technology and guys like me back. Whatever. I don't have any real way of streaming to Twitch TV very well, so I don't know if I'm ever gonna use my Twitch TV account as any more than just a login to comment on other people's streams and stuff like that. So, one thing I don't like about gaming videos nowadays is what's going on with gaming videos. How come the minute you post a video to YouTube that even so much as looks like a gaming video, it doesn't even have to be one, You can just put like a video game screenshot on a vlog or something like that, and you immediately, bam, no views. Sometimes we're talking about a difference of like 1/3, 2/3. We only get a third of the views you would have gotten if it didn't look like a gaming video. Why is it that the minute it looks like a gaming video, nobody wants to watch it? And this isn't just my channel either. It's not like I got a bunch of computer nerds or anything from my audience who hate games. I mean, is gamer bashing back in style now or something? I can go to other channels. I've seen this on Zara and Izarak's channel. I've even seen it on iJustine's channel network, for Pete's sake. The gaming videos don't get watched. Why? Even if you like this person and you would listen to their commentary or anything like that, why in the world do I have radio style segments that get more views within the first couple of days than gaming videos do? Especially when there's more in the gaming video. So I'm doing commentary on a video game with gaming footage versus just talking about something in the news. Why? Is there some kind of like ugliness to gaming videos on YouTube these days? I first noticed this when I did that mashup of Skyrim with Zelda music and sound effects earlier, because Skyrim reminded me a lot of Zelda the Ocarina of Time with some of the dungeons and the dungeon design and game design and stuff like that in the game. So I actually made like a mashup of sorts. And that was my first hint that gaming videos, which had previously been the most popular videos on my channel, because people would rather see me play good games than sit in my chair talking about stuff all the time, suddenly it's the opposite. And if you go to any channel out there that's a variety channel that does gaming videos and something else, you'll see a steep drop off in views on the gaming videos. I can't wrap my head around why. Is it are people thinking video games going to rot your brain again or something like that? I could get these videos down to lower. At least some people, well, nobody's going to want to watch you play a video game for 30 minutes and talk over it. Well, what if I'll bet this wouldn't even be fixed if I posted like a 7-minute video. This happened with my Retro Real Christmas, by the way. Let me click over there really quick, because I'm looking at the Play Some Schtuff playlist here for this segment of the State of the Channel 2013 discussion. But let me just go to the Retro Reel on here. I've got there it is. Yeah. Let's see. Icy Old Agatha. Ooh, there's a deleted video. Oh, that's because I messed up on the Play Some Schtuff Thanksgiving. I got to fix that. But yeah, 2006, a Retro Real Christmas. That is not a gaming video, but it has what looks like a gaming screenshot, and bam, barely any views. And it's bam, barely any views. People immediately so much as think that it's a gaming video and they don't watch it. How come? I'm still trying to figure that out. What's going to happen if I try Blue Screenema again? Because that's going to technically contain gaming footage as well. So what's that gonna do? If I like, hey, let's go for a jog through the woods in Oblivion, like I did once in that blog intro. What's that gonna? What? Nobody's gonna watch that either. I don't know. I think that a lot of the folks here are geeks and gamers and stuff, but for whatever reason, gaming videos right now are a surefire way on YouTube to get ignored. And it's not just my channel; it's several others as well. But I'm a gamer. I play games. I've been playing video games for over 20 years. I'm getting close to 25 now, actually, I think. Actually, I think this is 25 years. Because when did I do the 20 years of video games special? 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 25 years. Maybe I should... Oh, no, I already did the big video game tribute for 20 years of video games. No, we don't need to do 25 years, too. I mean, so... Yeah, 25 years. So I am a gamer. I play games for fun and just as something to do. Video games have made for a great source of low-budget entertainment in the times in my life when I've been living on a shoestring budget, like right now and when I was in college and things like that. It's a great way to make up for growing up in a boring, woodsy town where nothing ever happened. And... It's definitely a lifelong hobby. Some people have even said that when it comes to people's devotion to video games, that gaming is almost recession-proof. When the economy crashed, people still kept buying their Madden and their Call of Duty games, and nobody has any money, but they're still buying the Wii U console, and they'll buy newer consoles when they come out. And PC gamers are still buying things on Steam and upgrading their stuff and things like that. And So I will keep doing this series, but I'd really like to know why on earth are gaming videos on YouTube these days viewed with such like they have this big ugly wart on their face. I don't know. Anywho, that'll be it for Play Some Schtuff. Let's move on to our audio entries in this category, beginning with the original one, MultimediaJay Radio Style.